It's been said that America is a for-profit enterprise. Because we're a capitalist society, the media, like all else, is driven by and for profit. The message that sells is not necessarily accurate or entirely in the audience's best interest. And so over time, we've become skillfully conditioned to believe what we see, hear, and read to help make our system of choice function smoothly.
Information that we gather from all over the world comes to us virtually instantaneously. That's almost intoxicating because it suggests that potentially we can know a lot about whatever's going on anywhere in the world. In point of fact, the kind of information that we get on the news, regardless of the channel, the bandwidth on that news is very narrow.
The media is a drug, and like any true addict, we the viewers need a more potent daily dose to achieve our intended objective: disconnection.
Data, facts, and information have now become so available and so interesting and so fascinating that they tend to have become a substitute for wisdom. They keep you stimulated, they keep you seemingly awake.
And so the messages emanating from our media have, by design, become increasingly more toxic and misleading.
We are a society now that's moving at ever faster rates toward more and more ephemeral goals. People are beginning to understand that this myth of progress is pushing us toward going faster and faster and faster and faster so that we don't have lives anymore.
People in the United States are being manipulated, and like most skillful manipulation, they don't even know they're being manipulated.
Journalists are taught to obey and report what's good for them. I'm appalled at the lack of information, the lack of courage, and the lack of integrity among journalists. It's just really repulsive.
Now more than ever, we need programming that addresses the critical issues of our times. A Crisis of Faith, the series, was created to challenge.
There's an edginess here for a reason. These are edgy issues with sharp edges.
Things that I didn't know about, it wasn't okay not to know about it anymore. You know, where they say ignorance is bliss, it isn't really bliss.
A Crisis of Faith, the series, was created to provoke.
I think the films convict you. You can't escape what they're saying.
It was really an awakening for me and really got me thinking about, really got me questioning a lot of the things that I thought I knew.
A Crisis of Faith, the series, was created to inspire.
Even though it puts out there a lot of the things that are going wrong, it also brings us back up to show us how much hope there is and how much we can do to change the things that we don't like, you know, power of the people.
Our films focus on the topics that the mainstream media does not address or covers at a superficial level. Our highest aim is to further a better understanding of our human and spiritual nature through film.
When the economic order determines value and determines the structure of life, when it informs our lives, then that shapes everything else. It shapes our quest. Think for a minute about how ordered most people's lives are.
This series is not so soft. Take a harsh look at where you're headed, where we're headed as a culture.
These films really aren't trying to sell you anything. They're trying to get you to elevate your level of consciousness in the way that you approach life and the way you process information.
I think people are tired of cliches, spiritual cliches, family cliches. I think people are tired of easy answers, bumper stickers and posters that, you know, offer cheap advice.